Yes, but you get to shoot it. That's fair. So, okay. So let's broaden the scope a little bit. Let's broaden the scope. Oh, and hi, Icy. Let's broaden the scope a little bit. I go back in time with my time machine, and I shoot every single founding member of the party in their cribs. In their cribs. Every single founding member of the party. Bang, 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 bang. Just shoot, like, they're just a string of baby murders. Like, in Germany, in 1880 or wherever the fuck. Gotta get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Jack. Oh god. Like, I love Samurai Jack because it's got, like, the best fucking opening. And one thing I do like about Samurai Jack is that, like, is that the ending fucking sucked. And they realized it because the reception to it was so fucking bad that they actually released a video game with the pure fucking intention of changing the ending. Which is, like, the best fucking, like, I would rather they release, like, another episode, but I imagine they only had the contract for a certain number of episodes, so it's kind of like... But yeah, it's pretty good. Like, the final episode of Samurai Jack it feels slapdash, it feels really rushed, because it's just kind of like, Jack, I was the time machine all along! Let's go back to the past and prevent the series from happening in the first place, and retroactively kill all the friends you've made across these last 50 years. It's kind of fucked up. So don't watch it. No, watch it. Watch the first 4 seasons, and then watch the final season. But understand that the final episode is kind of rushed and kind of stinky. And that there's a video game that gives it a better ending. Like, Like, the real time machine was in your heart the whole time. Like, fuck off. Who the fuck let Gendy Tartakovsky watch Gurren Lagann? Because it's literally the same fucking ending as Gurren Lagann. It's so fucking stupid. Hate it, despise it. Yeah, it's a really good show. It's a really good anthology series, but in season 5, they tried to turn it into a serialized show, and it really does not benefit from it. It's a good season. It's really, really good, and it's good to have more Jack, but the serialization really fucking hurts it. I feel like they probably... I think they could have kept it, but, like, kept the anthology kind of aspect to it. You know, it's just Jack is now traveling with a friend. And then, like, I think that Jack should not have gone back to the past. I honestly think that by the end of the way I always thought Samurai Jack would end, it's fine, Fee, it's fine. So the way I always thought Samurai Jack would end. So the entire time, he's looking for a time machine or a portal to go back in time. And he almost does it. Like, it's kind of like a Tantalus story. He almost gets it, like, so many times. The time where he almost goes through a time rift in space, like on the tip of a rocket ship. There's the time where there's a time portal that only accepts people who are... I don't remember exactly what the thing with that time... No! Yeah, if he used the time portal, the people who gave him the time portal would all die. And he was not comfortable with doing that, because despite the fact that him going back in time would prevent them from existing, he was not comfortable having other people die for him to complete his mission. So he didn't use that portal. There was the portal with the Guardian, which he was not strong enough to defeat the Guardian, and so he could not go through that portal. Kind of annoying how that got handled in season 5. There's a bunch of different times, like, Jack could have got a portal, and he just didn't. And he just didn't, because, like, his sense of justice, his sense of right, prevented him from doing it, or there'd be some extenuating circumstance that prevented him from doing it. I expected that the final episode of Samurai Jack would be Jack finally getting to a portal, having defeated Aku in the future, and been like, ah yes, now I have defeated Aku in the future, and now I shall return to my time and ensure that this time period never comes to pass. And then, like, he kind of looks back to all his friends. Like, all of his friends would have come, like, help out and be like, so you'd have the dogs there, you'd have the Scotsman there, you'd have, like, all these different characters that he'd seen through his journey. The blind archers, the rave kids, like, all these different people and cultures and stuff that only exist and could only help him out. Hi, Moira! Could only exist and it could only help him out because of Aku's evil. And just have this realization that, like, if I go back in time and I prevent Aku from existing, I am retroactively killing all these people. And the final shot of the series is, and it should be the dogs. It should be the professor dogs. Like, the professor dogs are like, well, Jack, you got what you wanted. You can go back in time now. Isn't this what you wanted this whole time, all these years? And Jack just kind of pulls out his sword. And he's like, yes, it is what I wanted. But my happiness means nothing compared to the lives of those who helped me get here. And then he just does, like, this big, like, Aijutsu slash of just shrink and just destroys the portal with his sword. And then he just says, the people whose lives have been ruined by Aku, they are a tragedy. But I cannot change the past, for changing the past would ensure that none of you exist. And I cannot bear your blood on my hands. And then, like, then it's just, you have a flash forward of Jack just kind of sitting in, like, a reconstructed, like, futuristic version of, like, the castle that, like, he grew up in. And then, like, you just have him and his wife, and then you have, like, just a small child being, like, his wife just kind of brings him a small child, and it's his child, and it looks exactly like him in the first episode when he was a tiny child. And it's just kind of like, the cycle continues, you know? Like, that would have been the best ending. Jack realizing that going back in time and changing the past is a fool's errand. The only way to succeed and truly defeat Aku is to accept that the past is the past, and bad shit happened, yes. But you can still make a better future. That, to me, would have been the ultimate fucking thing for the series to end. Because focusing on the past and trying to fix the past never goes well. It never goes well. Because even if you had a time machine, right? Like, okay, I go back in time. I shoot Hitler in the face. Right? Do you know how much shit that fucks up? Yes, the Holocaust never happens. But the the Holocaust probably still happens, and it's still really bad. Because the Nazi Party existed before Hitler. So, the evil that created Hitler still exists, but now there's a new Hitler, and he could be incredibly fucking incompetent. Or, he could be worse, because Hitler was pretty bad at his job. So the Holocaust might still happen. It might be very, very worse. Or, you know, say I go back in time and oh yeah, Goebbels would also still exist. Okay, so we alter it. Also wars would still happen, because World War II was the last massive war for a reason. It was so fucked up that everyone agreed, no more wars. Yes, but you get to shoot a Hitler? That's fair. So, okay. So let's broaden the scope a little bit. Oh, and hi, Icy. Let's broaden the scope a little bit. I go back in time with my time machine, and I shoot every single founding member of the Nazi Party in their cribs. In their cribs. Every single founding member of the Nazi Party. Bang, 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 bang. Just shoot, like, there's just a string of baby murders. Like, in fucking Germany, in, like, fucking, like, 1880 or wherever the fuck. So I have now prevented the Nazi Party from ever existing. Right? Which means that Hitler is just gonna be some washed up fucking asshole in World War I. Whatever, who cares? So we get World War I and that's it. Like, the amount of shit that changes is ridiculous. So after World War I, Germany is essentially a vassal state and it's broke as shit. Its people are starving and dying. It's got no industrial capability. It's got barely any farming capability. It is literally being starved out of spite. That's what I'm saying, Fee. So Germany as a country, it becomes a third world nightmare state in the heart of Europe. That's going to change the political climate in a massive way. Yeah, like World War II might just be like a war with Japan at that point, but I'm getting there. Hi, GalaxyCraft. Hi, Brian. But, so the Holocaust never happened, so there's 6 million people that are still alive. That's good. But nobody has learned their lesson from World War II, so that means that between nation wars are still incredibly common. Fucking goddamn it, Twitch. 11? Oh yeah, 11 million, sorry. Look, I have dyscalculia, alright? Fucking bear with me on that. But at the same time, we don't have rocketry, because rocketry really hit its stride during the Second World War. We don't have the advances in automobiles. We don't have the advances in rubber making. We don't have we don't have fucking anything. No computers, nothing. Like, unironically, if you go back in time and you ensure that the Nazi Party never existed, and therefore prevent World War II, you essentially completely alter the tech tree of civilization. Yeah, we'd have automobiles and we'd have rubber, but we'd still have like shitty pre-World War. Like, do you notice, like, hang on, cars before, hang on, cars in 1920. Cars in 1940. So, okay, so we went, as a novel that explores the concept I'm describing, really. So, due to the technological advancements in rubber and automobiles in World War II, right? In the space of 20 years, we went from these to these. Who wants a bone? I kind of do. Seriously, like, this is 20 years of difference. This is 20 years of difference. That is insane. Like, compare it to... Shut the... A bone. It's not a 3-hour sunlock, it's a 2-hour sunlock. Shut up. Oh yeah, and France would also be terrifying in the modern day. Okay, now let's go, 2000s, car... And then compared to, like, our 20 years, in the 2000s, cars look like... In the 2000s, oh, this is 1999, but... This is 1999, but it's functionally the same. In the 2000s, cars look like this. In the 2020s... They look like this. Like, there's very little difference. Like, it's functionally the same, except, like, the stupid fucking wheel shroud shit. This stupid fucking wheel shroud shit stopped being a thing. That is the only difference. It's the same... Oh boy. Like, it's the same kind of, like, lines, it's the same kind of design language. It is exactly the fucking same. I think the only difference is we've got, like, a little bit more, like, a hard edge on the bonnet, and that's it. That's it. Like functionally, these are the exact fucking same car. Like, design language-wise. Like, the difference is just insanely minuscule. And, honestly, a car from 2000 and a car from 2020, not too much different between them, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. Like, there's not really that much different. Like the difference between this 1999 Honda Insight and this 2023 Nissan Z is that this one probably has Bluetooth and it probably has satellite radio. Okay, so let's go over, like, the features, right? So this thing has maybe a tape deck, a cigarette lighter power thing, a CD player maybe, and flare, and maybe electronic windows if you're lucky, right? This one, it does not have a tape deck. It probably does not have a CD player. It still has electronic windows. It's maybe got a GPS built in. I don't know enough about the Nissan Z series, but like, everything different about this car is an external thing that's been put inside it. So, like, a CD player, that's an external thing. That's just gonna happen with the advancement of storage mediums. Versus Bluetooth, which is basically outsourcing the music duties to your phone, which you connect to the thing. You bought Wan mode? When? When? Oh, I see it, Wan. Like, mechanically, Wan, the difference between the 1999 car and the 2023 car, Wan, is not that different, Wan. Like, you know, it's like maybe this one's a bit more efficient, Wan, and like, just about anything mechanical about this car, barring efficiency changes, Wan, there's nothing different. Like, the engine in this thing, Wan, is the same thing as this one, Wan, but the difference... But the difference between them is that this one is probably a lot more efficient because it's got a much better designed engine block, but it's still the same engine block, Wan. Everything else that's different about them. Go away. No. That looks like a fucking Karen. Oh my god. I love you. Like, the only differences are efficiency, Wan. There's no real major difference. All other differences, Wan, are the... Okay, you know what? Bebo, you're necessary. You are necessary. Come here.
Convenient, huh?
Yes, because you're needed to prove a point. So what is the last... What year was the last car you drove? The one that, died?
2001, I think?
2001. And my car is 2012.
10.
10. Fuck. Alright, so that's a 10-year difference. So not quite as far as not quite as far as, like, you know, as the examples we're using here. But, okay, what were the functional differences between Frederick and your car?
Yours has a Bluetooth speaker involved.
Uh-huh.
Mine had a hatchback.
No, I mean, like, mechanically. Because I'm trying to prove the point that, like, in the 20 years between the end of World War I and the end of World War II, like, automotive technology advanced so fucking much versus 2000 to 2020, where functionally nothing has changed except for some minor electronics.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's the only differences I can really...
Thank you. I love you.
But now they have, like, driving assist, all that.
Yeah. Like, driving assist, I think, is like, that's like an external thing. Okay, Galaxy, I'm not doing the Onesum or Wan mode while I'm talking to Sai because it's fucking weird to do that in person. Wan. Crumple zones are much better at not killing the driver, Wan. Yeah, fucking, that's a problem. That's a problem, Wan. If I get into a car crash, I need to die, Wan, because I cannot afford the hospital bills, Wan. I don't know. Point being, Juan, I feel like the difference between this and this is a lot less than this and this one. And can we agree on that one? Thank you. Oh, my face hurts. Oh, this is the best unlock we've ever had. Holy shit. Alright. Okay, one. I'm wanting after the last one. Oh god, my fucking eyes, I'm crying. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, hello, Tetra. Wanna come uppies? Want uppies? I'm giving uppies whether you want it or not, you fat shit. The old cars look like something from Dr. Seuss. Maybe. I have a Tetra. Do you want to say hi to the people, Tetra? I hope you can hear that purring. It's so fucking loud. Do not bury your face in my elbow. Baby. Alright. Okay. Like, okay. So, oh god, I'm just gonna stop one mode now because my fucking cheeks hurt. Oh my god. Okay, so, do you not hear the No! Oh boy, but, fuck. Oh yeah, I see. Fucking when next Pathfinder game I'm invited to. A Mao, yes. A Mao. Alright, oh, fuck. Oh. I really do need to, like, have someone go through my, go through my VODs and just kind of, like, find segments like that. Holy shit. Once all players are on solid foods again. Damn it! This is what I get for going on a liquid diet. Son of a bit. No, I know. I know the reason. Fair enough. Also... Like, once all players are on solid food again, me eating fucking, like, tub after tub of, like, Gerber baby food. Y'all hear something?